everyone listening and watching us. Today with me, I have a lovely Dasha from Yandex, and we are at the Ample Festival at our podcasting corner, sponsored by Yandex. So it's very nice that we can greet someone who is really a friend and a partner for us. So let me just begin and say hi to you.
Hi.
Welcome to our living room that we share together, Yandex and Ample. And I hope that our conversation will also be in that tone, a casual talk about some important things.
Yes.
For our audience, I would just like for you to give them like a brief introduction about who you are and what you do.
Yes, of course. Hello again. Firstly, I really appreciate that you asked us to be your guest today and share about our cases and tell more about our company. This is really great for us, and we are really happy. Speaking about myself, as Elena said, I'm Dasha or Darya. Both are okay for me. I'm working at Yandex a little bit more than a year for now, and in Yandex I have a role like an employer brand manager. I'm working with implementation our brand in point of communication process with candidates. A little bit difficult to understand what does it mean, but if I will share with you examples, I suppose it would be like I'm working with job boards, with employer journey map, with some communication which are going to our candidates from recruiters or from our websites or so on. And also I'm working with tone of voice, how we talking with our candidates and so on. So I think that it's really important position in our company because I can show people how cool our company is and what Yandex is and what are we doing. So I really wanted to share this with you today too.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, and I have to tell you that you're doing a great job because for our audience, I had the experience to witness a presentation by Yandex yesterday, and that's where I saw like a super cool video that isn't just cool, it actually showcases cool people working there, and you kind of really brought that into that video of just showing your cool culture and people who work there. So the message got through. I was like, I didn't know a lot about how do humans at Yandex look like, and after seeing that video, I have to tell you, job well done, because you gave me that emotion. I felt a bit like, oh, now I know how it is. So
thank you so much.
Regarding your role generally, what is the most fulfilling part for you working in employer branding? And you know, because I know I also worked as an employer branding specialist, and it was always like when it came down to explaining to people outside of the industry or outside of marketing and HR what I do, I was like, how do I put it in words, you know?
Yes.
But then I just started telling them what I love about the job.
Yes.
So what do you love about your job?
Oh, yeah, great question. Firstly, as I said before, I'm working with this communication, and I think that it's the most interesting part because you literally can change someone's life and can affect to someone's decision work or not to work in Yandex, or share some news or not to share, and so on. So when you understand that, well, you're like a small piece of this huge scheme, but when you understand that you are doing so great I don't know, communication or whatever it can be, and someone after reading this decided to work at your company or as you said before, you saw this video and understood how cool we are.
Yes.
So it's the most fulfilling part for me in my job, because when I see that people are happy, and when I see that people are when people want to work at our company, and they, for example, come to us and ask, "Oh my gosh, you're so cool! How to hire into your company?" And I said, "Yes, I did a good job."
Yes.
So it's really, really important, and it's like the most interesting part for me.
Yes. Yeah, you gave me a great cliffhanger, because when I was working in this field, that was also my number one thing, what I loved. Working with people and showcasing great people, because it's all about connecting them in order to create great projects and stuff. So that was also like super cool for me, like to show the world, like, hey, here are some not only people but amazing stories behind their work. So and maybe that's also like a schlagwort. I don't know how to say it in English. For my next topic, it being human. Our this year's slogan at Ample Festival is like how to human at work. I mean, for it sounds a bit mathematical maybe, but yeah, we wanted to ask people, including you, why is it important to go back to being human and not just talk about our roles and our responsibilities?
I'm really happy that I am a speaker in this theme, to be honest, because this is like a motto of my life, and I always tell people that that your work are not identify who you are, but you identify your work. It's not the same. Firstly, we are all humans, and it's okay to be humans and make mistakes or to do something wrong or forget some words and so on. It's okay. We are human, and it's cool that we are human. And I don't know. In my profession role, I really like this too, because I can also tell people that we are about human. It's okay that we are a huge company with really huge businesses and lots of cases and so on, and roles and whatever it can be, but we also humans. We are have 26,000 people in our company for now, and it's people firstly, and people do this business, not business doing people. So I think it's really important to remember it in every step of your life. For example, yesterday when I prepared to our podcasts, I thought, oh my gosh, if I forget something, because I'm not native in English, and of course I can make some mistakes or whatever, and oh my gosh, but I remember that I'm only human and it's okay, and I want everyone to remember that we are only humans and it's okay, everything is okay.
Yes, that's a pro tip, just relax.
Yes.
We will... Stop.
Okay.
Because
of microphone and hair.
Okay. Maybe me too?
Yes, of course. Can we repeat? Have to... Everything's okay. Okay, just continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're gonna continue about the key factors.
Okay. I can drink this water, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because...
I will continue.
Okay. But we need a few minutes or not?
No, it's rolling?
Is it? No.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
More tape.
Okay. It's okay, don't worry. Feel free to change whatever it needs to be changed.
This is like a television.
Yeah. As I said, I feel like I'm a superstar.
Hair, makeup.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Da li da nadovežem da smo imali kao neku neprirodnu pauzu ili samo da nastavim? Aha, okidoki. Yeah. My next question regarding that would be for you to help me identify exactly the key factors or maybe some examples that make such a huge organization like Yandex human. How do you approach these cases where it gets tricky, and do you have some key factors on how to stay human even when the business is trying to eat the humanity, you know?
Yeah, it's really difficult. Yeah, I think that in Yandex we have different ways to save this human in our company. First of all, we have our departments like HR, internal HR communication, internal HR brand, and so on. In these departments, people try to make people happy at work. They try to communicate with them, to analyze, is everything okay, or maybe something wrong. And also we have, of course, some like benefits like insurance. We also have like psychologist at office. If you need help, you can ask about this, and so on. And to be honest, I think that it's like a base for nowadays company. If you don't care about your people, about your employees, someone will care about them, not you. Because, like in company, of course, I mean, because nowadays lots of people feel burnout, feel this pressure. And yesterday we had lots of topics about this during this conference. And it's huge numbers of these sadness people. So I believe that the key factors is to care about your employees and try to analyze, are your employees are really happy, or maybe it's not like this and you need to change something. So I think that it's really important, and if you are not checking it, you need to check it.
Yes, I would definitely agree. And maybe compare that, like mental health at company level was only a buzzword not so many years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of a standard. And I see that when I compare it with employer branding, like it was through most parts of the world, it was a buzzword. Then it developed to we are one shiny, happy family and stuff like that.
Yes.
And nowadays, also in the regional market, we are starting to get really honest employer branding campaigns that reflect how companies have people who are, it sounds cliche, but human after all, and have their flaws. And it does impact business. No business is perfect. So I would say that it's also now becoming a standard in employer branding to showcase authentic versions of your company, you know?
Yeah.
So, and maybe I would like to continue regarding social media, and we kind of mentioned the younger generations being super important nowadays, because for them mental health is a must, you know, and they do talk about it openly and stuff like that, and they do communicate through social media, sometimes only through social media. So let's go on a deep dive regarding social media, and then specifically like LinkedIn and stuff. But first, let's answer the thing about younger generations. What have you noticed when you brand on social media? Like, how are they as an audience? What works, what doesn't work?
Well, I think that it's not only about younger generation, to be honest, because like you and me are in social media too, but we are not like that young, like like I don't know which gen right now, like Gen Z, or maybe
we have the Gen Alpha is coming,
or maybe Gen Alpha already. Maybe they are into work stuff too already. But I suppose that it's not about only younger generation. I think that everyone in social media now, and it's really important to show how good your brand is. We speak a lot previously about how it's important to be a human company, about how important to care about your staff and so on. But if we speak about hiring process, people, candidates, can't know about this until they go to your company like an employee, yeah? So if you won't show how cool you are, it's impossible them to know. Of course, we can have these cases when someone told me that this company, but it's not like something.
It's not a common practice.
Yeah, it's not a common practice. Come on, it's like 21st century. We have social media. We have lots of resources to show how our company, our products, our people, and so on. So I believe that it's a must-have for today to show you brand in the social media. And speaking about LinkedIn, you said before, I think that if we speak about hiring process, it's the most important resource, because people in LinkedIn are not only because of work, but also about communication, sharing their experience, and so on. And because of it, I strongly believe that this resource can help you achieve several goals, like to show your company and your brand, and also to hire people. And I think that it's like a win-win.
Super. And I'm gonna go. I see that your hair is so.
It's okay. Thanks.
We'll continue now. Here's the pro.
Okay.
Yeah, the next question will be cool.
Okay.
So, to continue on exactly this, like, let's stay. Okay. Sorry. Okie dokie. He is hair and makeup department now.
Yes.
Not only sound engineer.
A mi tonci svašta radimo, odmah da kažem. We do bunch of stuff.
Multitasking.
Yeah.
Is it okay now? Great. Thank you.
So, yes, perfect. Oh, so.
Okay.
All right. So, to continue and to stay in this area of LinkedIn, because it is like a business standard to have a company profile. It isn't much of a standard to go on other social media platforms, although because of especially the younger generation, it is becoming to be. But what I've noticed, and generally us working in Ample and like seeing the whole regional company employer branding, we noticed that sometimes companies think we are hiring and that's enough. Like they check the boxes. Now we have employer branding because we had a post that we are hiring.
Yeah.
But you love communication. Can you share with me how a company should grow from we are hiring to having cohesive storytelling about their brand, about their business, in order to really have the employer branding communication. So yeah.
Great question. Interesting fact that we are in Yandex change it like this year, because before we were on this side like we are hiring and that's it. I don't know, maybe it was like a historical process, but this year we wanted to change it because, oh my gosh, it's impossible not to do it in like 2024, and we decided to change it. We make a great analytics during LinkedIn, who we hiring them, what we are interested in, and so on. And we understand that it's a really important resource for us for hiring, first of all, but our competitors do better than we, like if we talk about sharing their brand, employer brand. And we decided to change it and restart our company page. Since this spring, I believe, we started to post lots of content there. And before this, we understand what we will do, where to take this content, what we are going to tell people. And I believe that it's really important to understand what your employees share in LinkedIn and so on. So you can do this analytics too. You can discover all the information, because LinkedIn is a really, really huge resource and there are lots of information. And compare this like content plan for your own page. But also we create a great process, and we also are going to create our own affiliated scheme in LinkedIn. So we still ongoing with this process, but I believe that it will be and it will end like by the end of this year. I hope so.
Yes, but I have to salute the efforts, because action is needed. Like we can all do strategies, plan ahead, but action is needed in order to improve. And regarding improvement, like when you compare your LinkedIn page, like maybe from February, January this year, or maybe even last year, and now that you have started like dedicated communication that is open and that is reflecting on not only your culture but your people, what has changed? How do you measure this success? Is it even successful, or should we all just go on with hiring?
No, of course, no. Yeah, it's a success, 100%. We measured our numbers, and we have like increase of people who watched our posts, of course, and we have an increase with CTR and other statistics. So we understand that it was a great step for improving our LinkedIn page company. Also, the most important for us that we can represent all Yandex in LinkedIn. It was a difficult process for us because, as I said before, Yandex is a huge company, and it's really difficult to represent every unit or every business or every product. But we try to do this. As I said, it's still ongoing, but we will create difficult scheme. It's a little bit difficult to understand without visualization, but imagine that we have parent page, and it will be Yandex page, of course, and also we have around 10 affiliated pages, which are summarize some units we have one page for several units. Yeah, like they have something in common, and they also can show their brands on these pages. And these like 10 or 11 pages with our parent page will show the huge Yandex in general. I suppose that our business will be happy because of it, because it's the most important for them that people know who Yandex is and what are we doing, because it's because we have like our own food tech, our own ride tech, our own fun tech with some fun devices and so on. We have like fintech and so on. So we have lots of everything.
That's super interesting. So you decided to create like an ecosystem of pages that are all like affiliated. Yeah, that's smart. And regarding communication, of course, someone who is interested in blue color is not going to be interested in the yellow one. Are you also like communicating?
Of course.
In that order, like
Yes, we created a scheme for posting, and it's a process which consists of different parts of content. First of all, we have our own content plan with lots of content about hiring process in Yandex, people in Yandex, what we are living about, and so on. And also, we show this to our business units and encourage them to do the same, not only in other social media, but also in LinkedIn. And now we have this scheme, like we have content in our parent page, like our own content plus content from business units. And also they have their own content on their pages. And it's really important for us because this complex system can show people everything about our company and about every business unit and about every product.
But yet, because from my experience, sometimes when you pitch to management, like we need a LinkedIn page that doesn't showcase business like products, but we need it to showcase our people, because in the end, products aren't gonna work for you, but people are. So I know that sometimes management can have like a resistance towards it and stuff like that. So when you were pitching this whole idea, like we need to make stories about people, how was it met? How was it recognized, like as an employer branding effort in the end?
Of course, sometimes we have this resistance from business, from management, but I don't know, maybe it's because of vibe of our company. Everyone happy to do something like this, especially when we speak about hiring process, because we all know that it's really important. Every company are hunted for talents, and we too, we need them. So we explain our business that it will help us to have these talents in the future, to show them that we are really great and we can create a really comfort workplace, for example. So also, of course, we show some numbers and statistics. For example, yesterday I checked statistics in our Yandex page, and I don't think that it's surprising. It will be surprising information, but the most popular video in our page is about hiring process in Yandex, how to hire, who are successful candidate for us, and so people want to know it because. No one teach you from your, I don't know, childhood how to hire how to
And apply and hire,
and
I know.
apply, and how to create your CV, for example.
Yes.
No one told you, and this content will help people who are really talented to prepare it, to show they are talented.
And it's a super first step of like showing people stuff behind the curtain.
Yes.
Like if you show them transparently how your hiring process works, then everything else can be communicated transparently about the culture and stuff.
Yeah.
So we say držim ti palčeve in srpski, and it actually means like I wish you a lot of luck with your company's page growth, because I see that a lot of transparent content can bring a lot of great candidates.
Yes.
And maybe also a lesson to everyone listening who still have some sort of resistance, like they can learn from your example. It does bring you something.
Break ice, yes.
Yes. So maybe I wanted to ask you a couple of more questions before we are finished.
Okay.
If you're up for it.
It's okay. I'll be happy.
Thank you. So regarding the content, you said like when we show people something like how the hiring process works, that's shown results. So that is effective. But what else of content is highly valued by the audience?
Well, by the audience, I think that we have different types of content, of course, but the most interesting for candidates or for just people who are interested in our company and just follow us, it's everything about company. Like, you know, everyone wants to know what's inside. It's impossible to know without this like video or text, or maybe only if you have a colleague in Yandex who can bring you to the company, because we have this opportunity to bring our friends to our company.
That's cool, like an open door thing.
Like an open
that's
doors.
super.
Yeah. So if you don't have this friend from Yandex, the only one option how to know about our company, about our great offices, about our parties that we have every time because of some event, because I don't know, maybe because we have something new or we restart something and so on, we usually have some party, because we understand that if you hard worked before, you need something to have a rest and to enrich your power and your emotional and social battery.
I definitely agree, because you need that also for your mental health,
of course.
not only physical relaxation.
And this type of content help us to share it and help people to know about it and to decide, is it their vibe or not. Maybe they don't want this. Maybe they prefer another company, and it's okay. It's normal too. So I think that the most popular this type of content. But of course, people also liked content about our products, because it's also interesting. For example, if you would like to work in Yandex, it's better to know with what product I'm going to work or I want to work, because you can choose, of course.
Yes, of course. Especially that's what I've noticed, like in the IT branch, that people are super interested about the product, because in the end of the day, they feel like kind of architects, like, in a couple of years, I can build this and this. So
products and technologies, because it's okay, like if we speak about languages, it's okay that you are working with Python, not C++, for example, and people also interested in technologies.
Yes, we had a presentation yesterday by Payam, and he said like how to go beyond the corporate fluff. And I strongly believe that people, especially in the IT industries, don't like the corporate fluff communication. They prefer to find out about the product and find out about some, like, concrete stuff. rather than, some social companies,
Yeah.
social-oriented companies will fluff it up,
Yes.
and their candidates will love it because,
Yeah.
you understand what I mean.
Yes, of course. Yeah, but I believe that you don't need to decline this stuff because people who are wanted to work in IT company wants to know only about products and technologies. I believe that you need to balance this information. You need to share about technology, about products, but as we can see, people still want to know about other information about company too.
Yes, and you generally are on social media. You are a lot on LinkedIn, and you follow what is happening. You're experimenting a lot, and I think it should be that way. So, in order for you to know what works and how to improve your company's brand, but do you have like a foresight for 2025? Like, are there any trends that are ahead of us, or do you have maybe some advice for younger companies or for companies who are not that present on social media platforms, like what to do, what to expect,
Well, I think that speaking about trends, that the most important trends it's about people and human at work. That's why we are here, I believe, because work, it's not all your life, and people understand it, and we have lots of trends about mental health, physical health nowadays, and it will increase in the future. People will care about their health more. I believe totally in this, and because of it, it's impossible to decline this trend, to postpone this important thing about human at work, and that that show that your company about human. So I believe that it's the most important trend for 2025. And the second, as we told before, it's about technology, products, and so on. People need to know what they are going to do if they come to your company. And speaking about some advices, I believe that firstly, I advise to have a small audit, with your content, because speaking about Yandex, we had lots of content for other social media, for, I don't know, YouTube, Instagram, like articles and so on. And when we started to work with LinkedIn, we just understand that we can reuse it.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what to post, just look at your content that you already have and try to work with this. Maybe you need to change something, maybe you need to compare or to
fine-tune it or redefine.
Yes, or change tone of voice a little bit, but you can reuse it, and it's great because you don't need lots of resources for this. Secondly, I believe that speaking about LinkedIn, I believe that you need to work with your key account manager, because speaking about my experience, they're really, really professional, and they will help you to find solution in different situations. So, I really like them. They are really, really great, and my advice is to work with them and cooperate with them, because they want to help you if you come if you come and share your problem.
So, all right.
Yeah.
So they are there to find a solution.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That's great. A good shout out.
Yes.
To the people working there.
Yes, they are so great.
Nice. But the last thing is like, let's fast forward to like Gen Z being the dominant generation in the work market, and later on Gen Alpha 2. What are your thoughts? Is LinkedIn still going to be relevant in 5 to 10 years, or is it gonna be some more like fast consumable content provider networks, platforms?
I think that it would be relevant. I think maybe you know, maybe you don't, that LinkedIn, like maybe 2 weeks ago, released a new functional, and you can share short videos like Reels and TikToks in LinkedIn too. So they try to create their platform for Gen Z too. And I believe that they know what to do, and this platform will be relevant like in 5 or 10 years, because they change them too.
Okay, so yeah, we're soon going to be producing a lot of video content, I see it,
Of
for
course.
the future. And yeah, do you have any other plans that you would like to share with us regarding your company? What's something that you will be working on in the field of employer branding?
Oh.
That's not like private. What are you looking forward to?
Yes. As maybe you heard my colleagues yesterday, Sofia, she spoke about our team, and she told that we create lots of wow projects, and we work with wow projects, and we I believe that we will continue to do these projects for candidates, because this project help us to show the real life in Yandex. And I like this word, that it's real life, because in Yandex we are not only working, we live and we have friends, and someone even have family because of so I believe that our project will help people to know more about our company and about our life in Yandex.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being a human in front of this great company. Thank you for providing us with more insights. I know that our audience really wants to know about, so in order that they can learn more from it. So yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This was lovely Dasha from Yandex, sharing her experience about LinkedIn and sharing some advice with you how your page can grow too. Have a lovely day, and thanks again for tuning in.